Hi everyone, welcome back to WesKnows Tech News and Reviews. Today we'll be talking about how to navigate your all-new Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. We'll be talking about shortcuts, notifications, widgets, apps, how to actually get through to the menus, how to choose the options, how to set up your watch, and how to use it most efficiently and effectively. If you are interested in watching an extended video on how to understand the settings of your Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, then I will leave a link to that video on the end screen of this one. So, without further ado, let's get into the details. So, in front of us today, we've got the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, the 40mm version. You also get a slightly larger 44mm version.
To WesKnows Tech News and Reviews, we talk about the latest tech news. We do brutally honest reviews and share hacks and tricks along the way.
So let's start off with sliding our fingers down from the top of the screen. Similar motions to what you would do on a smartphone, and you get to your shortcuts. So on the first page you see 6 icons. You've got your DoD there, you've got your power on, you've got your settings, you've got your volume. You can swipe left for the next page. Here you will see your brightness, your battery saver, your Wi-Fi connection, your torch, and so forth. So these are your shortcuts. If you want to exit a particular screen, all you have to do is swipe your finger from the left of the screen to the right. Now let's swipe up from the bottom of the screen. When you do that, you get to your apps. So this is a list of apps available on the watch. Something like your call function, your contacts, your sport modes, Google Play. Basically all the different things, all the different apps that you have available on the watch are available from swiping from the bottom of the screen up. If you swipe right from the home screen, you get to your notifications page. At the bottom of the notification screen, you've got a gear icon. So that is your settings. You can go in there and actually set up your notifications, such as muting your notifications on the phone. You can switch on Do Not Disturb mode. You can set up your notification indicator, so your watch will let you know when you have an unread notification. You can also set up your notifications to be shown with details or just a heading from which app or which social media account your notification has come from. So again, these settings are very similar to what you would see on your smartphone. Once again, if we want to get out, we need to slide our finger from the left to the right side of the screen. Now that we're at the home page, let's swipe the other way. So let's go to the right side. So the first screen that we get to, or the first widget, is basically our daily activities page. Here you see a heart, which displays 3 metrics: your steps walked, your activity minutes, as well as the calories burnt. So the calories mentioned here, they are the active calories, not the passive ones. So passive calories are the ones you burn just by doing nothing, just by living. The active calories are the ones that you actually burn by doing exercise, be it walking, sporting, whatever. The great thing about widgets on the Galaxy Watch 4 is that you can tap into the widgets for more information, because the top widget basically shows you a summary screen. Once you tap in, you see the full details. Let's go to the next widget, and that is our sports and exercise. We can see that on the summary page, we've got walking, running, and cycling. The fourth little icon is more. So let's get in there and choose a particular exercise that we're actually starting. So here you've got this amazingly great list of all the different exercises you can do. You can tap on the plus sign to get even more exercises that are available to be tracked on the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. Now, let's say we choose treadmill. You can click on the gear icon below the sport, and that will take you to the settings of your sport modes. So for example, you can set up targets. Now targets actually make your sport modes goal-based, and that means that you can set a particular time to do your sporting, let's say half an hour for your running. You can set a particular distance that you want to run or the amount of calories you want to burn. Another great settings menu in the sports modes is your data screen. So you can actually set up how you want your watch to look for a particular sport. So you can set up a screen to be split up into 3 parts, 5 parts, 7 parts, and every single part that is being shown, you can customize it to your needs. Our next widget on the list is your sleep metric. So here the screen actually tells you how many hours you've slept. If you tap into here, you will see how many hours of your sleep you've been in light sleep, deep sleep, REM, and when have you actually woken up and when you went to bed. Our next widget is the weather widget. So here you can tap in for the forecast that is actually being transferred from your smartphone to your Samsung Watch. After the weather app, I've got my calendar. After the calendar, I've got the blood pressure widget and then the ECG widget. Now, what is good about the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 is that its health metrics were updated majorly and utterly. So now you can get a reading of your ECG as well as blood pressure. You've also got the stress monitor, and you've got the option to set up your stress monitoring either continuously or periodically. Periodically will save your battery life. If it is continuous, then you will be draining that battery life. And considering the battery life is just 2.5 days, you really want to save up on the juice. Of course, then you've got your alarms. Now, these are really easy to set up. And considering the watch does have a microphone and speaker, you can actually make phone calls right off the watch. After that widget, you've got the plus sign. What does that mean? Well, click on it and you will see all the other widgets that you can add to your watch. Now, you can set them up as you like them to be. You can change the order of these. So here we've just added the world time clock. If you want to go directly back to home screen, you just have to tap on the top right button of the watch. So let's swipe up from the bottom screen and take a look at all the different apps available on the Watch 4. We can see the gallery there, we can see the voice recorder, we can see games, we can see Outlook. There's just so many apps. But again, we can go through them in much more detail in the upcoming videos. And if you want to get in them, for example, the calendar app, all you do is you tap in and you can see how great the display is. There's no pixelations. You can even read the smallest letters. You can see the full monthly calendar on your watch. If you do want to change your face, how do you do that? Well, that is quite simple. All you need to do is tap and hold the center of your screen. And we're doing that right here, and you can see that I've got at least 15-20 different faces sitting downloaded onto my watch. So now I can choose any one of them and I can set them up on the display by tapping the one I like. That's pretty much it for the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. This is a navigation review. If you did enjoy it, please drop me a like. If you want to see more of the same, then please hit the red subscribe button below the video. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, if you are interested in watching part 2 of this video, where we do a deep dive into the settings of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, then please follow the link on the end screen. Thanks for watching.